Hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you happen to be here while this is live, please feel free to pop in the chat where you are located in the world. Come and say hi. So today is video. I'm just doing a quick live here to talk a little bit about the upcoming fall season of the Feral Self-Care Collective, which is my seasonal membership program. Now, this is for people who struggle with being consistent in their practice, for people who struggle to know what they are wanting to do when they have time to actually do the work. So I don't know about you guys, but I found in my life when I tried to be more consistent with my spiritual self-care practices that there was a couple things that kept happening long ago. One of them would be I would get some time to myself. I'd be like, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do my shadow work. I'm going to do my inner work. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be amazing. Boom, analysis paralysis. So I would spend so much of that time actually trying to figure out what it is I wanted to do. Or the second thing that would happen is I would find myself doom scrolling or toggling off into something else. And then all of a sudden, all of my time had passed and I had gotten absolutely fucking nowhere. Don't know if that's relatable for you guys, but for me, that used to be a real big issue. Now, I am a big fan of not having a ton of structure, but really still setting yourself up for success. So when I created the Feral Self-Care Collective, it was for people like me, people who were looking for a little bit more novelty, a little bit more creativity, and a little bit more playfulness in their practice. So something that I find with people that I work with, and something that has certainly been true for me, absolutely 100% of the time, just as a practicing witch, as a spiritual person, and as a person who really does not have a whole ton of spare time, is that I would find myself not doing my practices consistently for one of two reasons. And this is something that when people come work one-to-one with me, or people come into my programs, my memberships, I find that this is a very common issue. So the first reason is that you're not actually connecting to what it is you're doing. So we often hear we're supposed to do things in XYZ way, and that's just the way it is. And if that doesn't resonate with us, or if it doesn't feel true for us, or if it doesn't feel compelling for us, it's not actually going to be motivating. That's just the way it is. Now, the second issue is that some of us really enjoy learning. We love to enjoy learning new things, implementing new things, kind of learning from a variety of sources, a variety of topics. And I find that this is really helpful for being motivated to practice consistently, is if you are actually exposing yourself to a variety of different things that feel fun, that feel playful, that feel expansive, right? And so when I created the Feral Self-Care Collective, I was looking to do something that would basically take all of the guesswork out, so that people just had something they could either show up to for 60 to 90 minutes per week, or that they could watch on replay. So something that a lot of people maybe don't really think of consciously on a day-to-day basis is how much time do we actually spend for ourselves? We spend so much time doom scrolling. We spend time on social media. We spend time taking care of everybody else around us. And then often if we feel burnt out, overwhelmed, exhausted, I think that the clue as to why that might be is because we don't have that time to spend for ourselves. I think that it can also feel very much as if there are, taking care of ourselves or spending time on ourselves is going to be this like life overhaul, this thing that's going to be totally like, you have to change everything, do a morning routine, all of that sort of stuff. And I don't believe that it has to be that way. So in my experience and with the people I work with, I've seen that in just 60 to 90 minutes per week, where we take the guesswork out, we do all of that for you. You just show up, and it can help you show up to life feeling calmer, more creative, etc. Now, I just wanted to do a quick run through telling you guys about the sessions for this season. So each season is 12 weeks of actionable tools, practices, and experiences, because we are not about reading books and just like thinking about doing the things. We are about action. So again, if you just show up, we are taking action. So this season, we have 6 guest speakers and then myself facilitating the session. So I'm just going to let you guys know a little bit about the sessions this season and the speakers this season that we have, because I'm very excited about it. So first guest speaker I wanted to talk about is Aidan Wachter. So Aidan is the author of Weaving Fate, 6 Ways, and 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐿. He is one of my very favorite favorite authors. He's one of my favorite people. And he is a returning host for the Feral Self-Care Collective. So he will be coming and giving us a session on reclaiming rights. It's a practice for kind of calling bits of your power back that you may have lost along the way. Another guest speaker we have this season is Jaye Sigmuller. So she is a local entrepreneur here, and she is a co-founder of Good Living Functional Mushroom Company. So she is going to be doing a session with us on working with plant spirits and energies. So this is going to be for you if you are looking to kind of build a relationship with the spirit of plants for the purpose of ceremony or even just your own personal practice. I'm really looking forward to that one. We also have Julia Halina Hadas. So she is, you may know her as Witchcraft Cocktails. She is a best-selling author, truly a magical human being, and I'm so excited to have her this season. She will be hosting a group energy work session for creativity, focusing on the sacral and throat energy center for us to kind of move forward with more creative self-expression in an empowered way. Really looking forward to that one. Then we have Jeff Sorenson. So Jeff is the creator of Breath Army, and he is going to be giving us a session on breath work and daily practices for creativity, authenticity, and joy. Doesn't get much better than that, you guys. So I'm very looking forward to that one. Then we have Karthy Latham. So she is going to be doing a guided group hypnosis session for us on unmasking and living authentically. Really excited for this one because that's something that I think a lot of us really struggle with when it comes to living authentically, being able to unmask and be your true self. So we're going to be getting a really cool hypnosis session with her for that one. Next, we have Jackie Angelo, who is, you might know her on social media as The Fruit and Seeds. So her session is going to be a workshop called Living the Path to Purpose, because purpose is not something you find out there. It's something you embody right here. So we are going to be talking all about finding your purpose and how you can walk your path with clarity. So I'm really excited for her session as well. Now, aside from the 6 guest speakers, I also facilitate the sessions as well, because after all, it is my group, it is my program. And so some of the sessions that I am going to be doing are, we're going to be doing an opening session where we are going to create a candle that we can use. This is going to be a therapeutic art practice. We're going to be setting intentions. It's going to be so amazing. Next, we are going to do a session on channeling. Are you curious about channeling? Are you curious about channeling through art, through the written word? So I'll be leading a practice for challenging. So we're going to be doing that all together in one of my sessions. That is going to be very fun, very vibey. It's actually a really amazing practice for you if you kind of just want to start bypassing your logic brain and connecting and tapping into your intuition and, you know, whatever else chooses to move through you. Next, we're going to be doing a practice called Building a Shadow Chimera. So this is going to be a therapeutic art practice, which is an art of destruction practice. So those of you who have been in the collective before, feel free to drop your comments so people can see about your experience, what you thought of it. But we are going to be doing that, which is going to be sort of a collage practice. It's going to involve some active imagination. It's going to be Awesome. Next, we are going to be doing a life mapping session. So, we're going to be talking about your personal narrative, right? Your personal mythology and lore, and how we can use this to become more empowered as we move forward through the future. So, if you've read my book, Shadow Work for Hot Messes, you may have seen me talk about this activity and how helpful it can be. So, we are going to do that together. Next, we are going to have our last ceremony. So this is going to be an integration and our final gathering where we kind of tie everything together. So I'm really, really looking forward to this next season of magic with everybody. Facilitating this program for the past, I guess it's getting close to a year, has been such a joy for me. And it's really helped me just to be more consistent in my own practice. I've had so much more in terms of like downloads, intuitive hits, etc., just because I am being so focused and so consistent. And this is something that our members report as well. So if you're interested in learning more about our sessions, more about, the work that I do, and if you want to grab your spot, because we start on September 29th, so you can get your spot up until doors close on the 29th, guys. So you're going to want to hurry up. That's like 12 days away. Look in the description below. There are links to session descriptions. There's a link to our landing page so that you can grab your spot, and a link to my general website. There's also links to my freebies. I have a lot of free resources out there for you guys. Make sure you check out some of my most recent videos where we talk about therapeutic art. I give you a walkthrough of my own personal art journal so you can see some of the projects that we've done in previous collective seasons here. So you can check that all out down below in the description. But grab your spot today, guys. There is 12 more days left, and I'm so looking forward to this next season of magic with you all. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.